LinkedIn is pretty amazing at helping you grow your small business. We cannot stop your new clients from emailing you at 3 a.m. We can help you sell, market, and hire in one place. We cannot help you be in 3 places at once. And while we can't help you organize your calendar, LinkedIn can help you land more clients so you have a calendar to organize. Grow your small business on LinkedIn. Learn more at linkedin.com/smallbusiness.
So you're saying with Hilton Honors, I can use points for a free night stay anywhere?
Anywhere.
What about fancy places like the Canopy in Paris?
Yeah, Hilton Honors, baby.
Or relaxing sanctuaries like the Conrad in Tulum?
Hilton Honors, baby.
Ooh, what about the 5-star Waldorf Astoria in the Maldives?
Are you gonna do this for all 9,000 properties?
When you want points that can take you anywhere, anytime, it matters where you stay. Hilton, for the stay. Book your spring break now.
Olivia Rodrigo, Drop Dead. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. The one and only. I'd say probably one of the more entertaining, better pop stars that have came out in the newer generation is Olivia Rodrigo. And goddamn, you know, I knew she was going to be dropping. You know, the single was announced like last week. You know, I knew it was coming around this date, and I've been very excited to check out this song. I had no idea what the era was going to sound like, what the new sound was going to be, you know. Now, I know it's going to be like love songs, but, you know, it's like, how are you going to incorporate those love songs? I mean, you've seen Taylor Swift try to make a love song album, and that shit was mediocre as hell. So, you know, I'm just wondering what the direction was going to be. And, man, you know, I'm already fucking loving what I'm seeing. You know, before I even talk about the song, I do want to talk about the music video. Because the music video kind of reminds me of, like, some early cool, like, 2000s. But kind of, you know, on the, you know, broadening of, like, that 90s look, too. It just has that filter, that vintage look to it. Which looks so fucking nice. Love this music video, love all the transitions. I like how every single shot is like a screenshot. And I think, you know, when you make a beautiful music video and you have those moments that you can just kind of like, boom, this looks good, boom, this looks good. I mean, goddamn. I mean, like, every single shot was just a cool fucking screenshot, a cool-ass wallpaper. Like, that's the aesthetic, that's the vibe, and it's overall really good in my opinion. So, if I was going to give, like, aesthetics and looks of the song, already we're talking about, you know, in the 7s and the 8s already. So, already the look at this music video, I'm having such a good-ass time. I'm very excited to check out this song, so let's just get into it. Let's talk about it. Starting off at the instrumental. You know, it's kind of crazy how her last album, I was like, man, you know, I love the rock sound, and I love the ballad sound, too. What if we, like, incorporated those, and what if we added, like, warmer elements? We actually added some cool 80s synths in there, too, you know, when we actually had the guitars actually switch up. And I just think, you know, kind of, you know, bending genres together. You know, the hodgepodge of genres is one of my favorite things about music, because it can take a song from sounding basic, from sounding like, you know, it just sounds like a pop song, but now this pop song, you know, has some...
So good, so good, so good.
New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. And that means so many new reasons to rack.
Because I always find something amazing. Just so many good brands.
Because there's always something new.
Join the Nordy Club to unlock exclusive discounts, shop new arrivals first, and more. Plus, buy online and pick up at your favorite Rack store for free. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
Refreshing wild cherry cola meets smooth cream. The treat you deserve. Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Treat yourself.
Rock elements, has some like 90s, 80s R&B elements, has some cool ass synthwave elements that's in this song. And then a really cool thing too, I like how the guitar switches up and the keys get a little bit deeper too. You know, just these cool ass elements, you know, that just make the song its own sound. make the song sound it's, you know, unique. And I think, you know, this instrumental is just really beautiful. I love the sounds, I love the guitar, I love the drums, I love the moment too where it has, you know, when the verses are going, you know, I like how there's these cool ass like 80s, 90s like R&B synths, those cool background vocals too. Just really nice vibes going on. That guitar starts kicking in as the hook comes in, and it's just like, man, this is the perfect, you know, this is the perfect mashup of what I've been wanting from Olivia Rodrigo. And I think a lot of people have been wanting this more, this sound too, which is just really cool. You know, the warm, airy, fucking light-ass vocals mixed in with this warm, airy, light instrumental. It is just a perfect-ass combination, and I'm having such a good-ass time already from the instrumental alone. And I love the fact, too, you know, as the final hook comes in, the chorus, the instrumental on the chorus, has its own break, too, has its own little solo moment, too. This instrumental just feels alive, doesn't feel like I'm listening to, you know, a basic-ass pop beat, no. This has a lot going for it. I had a really good-ass time listening to this instrumental. Now, the beginning verse. I love the beginning verse. I love the vocals. I love the singing. I like how Olivia Rodrigo is coming on here. She sounds really fucking good. The vocals kind of remind me of that kind of like 80s, 90s kind of, you know, like cool-ass, like, you know, vintage R&B sound, but mix it in with those nice warm vocals, and then you have that hook. That hook comes in, and that hook just is a really nice switch up. I like how she holds out her notes too, which sounds really good. And I do like how you get that, you know, Olivia Rodrigo hook sound. You know, she's always got that signature like sound, and you definitely hear her off the hook alone. I really do enjoy this hook. Really fucking fire in my opinion. And then also what I love is the second verse. You know, the second verse, she was kind of playing around with this in her last album. You know, with that whole, like, vampire sound, you know.
Picture this. A curve in the road. A change in plans. Well, what do you say? With the all-new Audi Q3, the answer's always yes. Yes to adventure. Yes to escape. Yes to performance. Yes to comfort. Yes to right now. Because saying yes without hesitation, that's real luxury. The all-new Audi Q3. Made for the yes life.
Wishing you could be there live for the big game, soaking up the atmosphere of the crowd. But too often, life gets busy, or the price holds you back. Priceline is here to help you make it happen. With millions of deals on flights, hotels, and rental cars, you can go see the game live. Don't just dream about the trip, book it with Priceline. Download the Priceline app or visit Priceline.com. Actual prices may vary. Limited time offer.
The more, I'd say, you know, flowing on a beat. And I love how new pop artists, you know, the good ones, I'm talking about the good ones. And Olivia Rodrigo is one of the best ones, in my opinion. But, you know, the difference that makes, you know, Olivia Rodrigo stand out from, like, pop artists from the past, from the 2010s or whatever, is because these artists know how to flow on a beat. You know, they can do flow switches. They can add a different value to their songs. And this second verse right here just absolutely proves that goddamn point. I like the flow switches Olivia Rodrigo's doing. I like the way she's playing around with her vocals and just making the music sound fun. Goddamn. You know, it's kind of crazy in 2026, I have to say, man, making the music sound fun. But yes, when you can make the music sound fun, and it sounds fun, and it sounds good, and it sounds fucking fire, I mean, that is just a perfect-ass combination, in my opinion. So I really do enjoy what I'm hearing from the second verse. It's a nice switch up from the first one, and it makes the second verse, makes me just want to go back and listen to the song, because I want to hear that second verse again. And I think when you have that mastered replay value, when you have that, you know, in your basis of your song, you're just going to have such a good-ass time listening to the track, and it makes your track stand out from any other track that somebody has ever fucking put out. And this, you know, is the standout from, you know, all the generic music that comes out over the years. This is what one of these songs are going to stand out when you have all of these different elements helping out. So I really did overall enjoy that fucking beginning hook, that beginning fucking verse, that beginning second verse. That second verse was so fucking fire. And then that final rendition of the hook where all the instrumental rises together. Olivia Rodrigo's vocals rise together too. I like that little nice vocal break at the end that just sounds so fucking fire. Drop Dead by Olivia Rodrigo has definitely filled my expectations up to the brim. Any expectations I had, she completely knocked it out of the park. And I think that's a cool ass thing when you see an artist that, you know, can get better over time, that can, you know, keep improving, and they, I don't know, they actually improve, they actually keep evolving their sound. That's just something you have to get props for, and I really do love that. Drop Dead by Olivia Rodrigo is a fucking fire-ass track. Make sure you go check it out. I might be adding this to my personal playlist. I can't even lie to y'all. This song is one of those ones. So I will easily give this track a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, because when the next month comes around, when May rolls around and Olivia Rodrigo drops her new fucking album, we will be there day one checking the goddamn out, and I can't wait to check out that album. Can't wait to check out that album. I mean, if this is the lead single off the album, what the fuck is the album gonna sound like? The album is gonna sound goddamn insane. Holy shit. Drop Dead, great track. Highly recommend you go check it out. Really fire song. I was really excited to see what Olivia Rodrigo was gonna do with, you know, more romantic music, you know? I think, you know, you need those vibes, you know? It feels the soul. And, you know, when you can add some soul into some pop music, I think that you're going to have a good-ass time. And I think we need more of that. You know, put some soul into your music. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to get a little bit wild. And this is a perfect example of this. An easy 9 out of 10. And, guys, thank you so much for listening. I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Yeah, guys. Bye.